Hey, it's Amanda Davila, the Wanderful Mom. I just wanted to come on today and kind of let you know like where I've been at with this platform and my blog and everything. So I started this blog when I was a new mom and I wanted to start making money from home or anywhere because I wanted to be home with my child and I wanted to travel. Um, and the first thing I found was like, oh, start a blog. You can make money, with a blog. So that's where I started. And I quickly learned that it was going to take a whole lot of time, energy, and really at that point time. It was going to take a lot of time to make money, make sufficient money to survive without having to work my nursing job anymore. That's that guy right there. That naked little dude back there is the reason I started the Wanderful Mom. You saying hi? Mom life, right? Gotta open a protein bar for him. Of course, he doesn't want the apple I just cut up for him that he asked for. Anyways, just give him this. Hey, here, babe. You're welcome. So, anyways, after I started my blog and realized like I needed more money fast, I started my virtual assistant business, and this was in 2018, and everything like took off from there. And my poor blog kind of got sidelined and put on the back burner. And I've been thinking about reviving it for a while now, and it's still a passion and something I love. And for me, being a wonderful mom has really grown and into more than just being a mom who loves to travel and loves adventure. That's still like my main like core value, and now I do it with my cool little dude that you just saw. I love traveling with him and going on adventures. Lately, obviously, it's been more local adventuring than travel, but we did right before the pandemic hit in 2020. We moved from Oregon to Hawaii, and we've been stuck here for almost a year now, which is not a horrible place to be stuck. But I've really found my voice in the last year, and I think that's what's been making me want to revive this community and share a lot more here. I've been doing it on my business like social profiles, and I've been feeling like that's not the best place to be doing that. So I have decided officially to revive the Wanderful Mom, and I'm going to be putting a lot more on my website because with all the censorship going on social media, I don't feel that that is the best place to be, at least be housing everything. I can post things there, but it could be gone at any second. So it's important to me to post the majority of my content on my self-hosted website in hopes that it won't easily be scrubbed away, which technology it still could be. But I want this community to be a safe place for moms to have real conversations and help each other and learn from one another. And I am open to talking about anything. I mean, I am a very open and understanding and accepting person, but I won't put up with people trolling or bullying or putting other people down because of their beliefs. And I've seen a lot of that. And lately there's been a lot of people saying things like, well, if you support this person, or, if you believe this or that, like unfriend me, unfollow me. I don't want you in my life, which they have every right to do. And that's totally fine. But I struggle with that because I feel like that mentality and attitude is just something dividing us more. And it's part of the problem. It's part of the problem with bullying and censorship, is that people so easily don't want to hear anyone else's experience or opinions. They just want to shut you up and cut you out of their life. Again, everyone, we all are responsible for ourselves and our own mental health and well-being. So we have the right to do that, and that's fine. But that's not who I am. Don't get me wrong, I have boundaries, and I will delete and block someone in a second if they are not playing nice. But I would never ask someone to do that just because we have different beliefs. If I did that, then I wouldn't pretty much have any of my family in my life. And there have been certain family members who are incapable at this point of having a real conversation and just troll and bully and scream at me. And I've blocked them on social media, and I don't communicate with them in any way. And it's really sad to me. But for my own mental health, that's what I had to do. And I do that all the time. You know, it's much easier with people you don't really know. Like, I block people almost every day who are annoying me, you know, like creepy dudes who are, you know, asking me to be their sugar baby and all this stuff. And I'm very public about being married and not interested in being a sugar baby. You know, people who are just, you know, putting troll comments and attacking me, I easily block those people. Not a problem. But I want this to be a safe place for everybody to feel like they can be heard, but they also have to be willing to listen and understand that there are two sides and there's a lot of gray area. And remember that we all have different backgrounds and experiences and things that have happened to us in our lives. So by immediately judging somebody and writing them off because of one thing they share or post or comment on isn't fair. And that's not creating a community of love or compassion or acceptance. And all of those things, like, I see people do, like, to me, they might as well be racist. They might as well, you know, be hating because of skin color. Like, it's not any different to me. So anyways, I definitely have a lot of strong opinions. And I know that that's going to cause some people to leave my world, and that's totally fine. And I don't want those people in my world if they're not going to be open to hearing other things. Or at least, you know, entertaining other ideas. It doesn't mean you have to agree. And I'm never going to try to convince someone or change their mind. It's not my job. But it is important to me to look at things from multiple sides and angles and share those things. So I have people that don't agree with anything that I believe in, but they still follow me because of for other reasons, because there's something about me that they like, appreciate, trust, love, whatever. And that's fine. We don't have to agree. I'm not going to tell you if you know, think abortion's okay, then you can't be in my world. Like, we might not agree on that, but it doesn't mean you're a bad person or I'm a bad person or we can't be friends or have healthy conversations. So just know that that's my goal moving forward in this community, and just to have a safe place to share information. And I share information from both sides. So, like, thinking, like, particularly like political party stuff. Like, I don't agree 100% with either political party or either side, and I see good and bad on both sides. You're barking, boss. Yeah. So anyways, I'm going to share a lot more information and ideas and content around a lot of different topics and different angles of things, just to help the collective to understand what's going on in the world. But ultimately, this is a place for moms to come together and feed our children protein bars. No, here you go. To come together and talk about all the things going on in our lives, whether it's mom life, wife life, work from home mom stuff, working mom stuff, adventures with our kids, activities, wild schooling, unschooling, homeschooling, whatever it is, all those things. Like, let's create a community of people who genuinely care about others and want to learn and grow, instead of pulling apart, because we don't need more of that. There's plenty of people out there trying to rip us apart and divide us more and more, and that's not what we need. We've got plenty of that. So let's start to work on being the answer to bringing us back together, to creating heaven on earth, to creating love and compassion and understanding in people. Okay, I'm going to end for now, but just know that there's a lot more of these conversations coming. I hope that you are open and ready to have those conversations. If you're not, that's okay. You can just listen. If you are, I expect healthy conversations. And if my content isn't something you can handle right now, that's okay too. And I wish you the best. But know that you are welcome here, regardless of your political stance, regardless of your religion, your beliefs, your skin color, your location in the world. Like, I don't care about any of that. Those are all things that make us different, unique, beautiful, and amazing. And the more we come together, we can help break through these barriers and boundaries that are being put up. But I absolutely will not tolerate bullying or trolling or whatever you want to call it. So I'm excited for those of you who are going to stick around, and for the new people coming in. And I'm excited for these conversations. As hard and as uncomfortable as they are, it's stuff that needs to be talked about. And yeah, so I'm here for it, and I'm excited. No topic is, off the board. Like, we can talk about anything. If I don't know, I'm always happy to find guest experts to come in and talk about things, to add more people to our community who have other experiences, so we can learn. But yeah, ultimately we're all here because we're wonderful moms, whether we wander in our own backyard or we wander around the world. We have hearts for adventure, and sometimes adventure looks different. Sometimes it's physically traveling. Like, I love to physically travel. Sometimes it's wandering through the astral planes, in our own spiritual way. Sometimes it's wandering through something that seems new and scary, like starting to homeschool, leaving behind traditional, backgrounds and ideas and things that don't serve us anymore. Moving on from those. And that can be quite the adventure. So anyways, okay. I am going to talk about this more soon, but when I say that I love you and I'm grateful for you, I truly mean it, because I have come to a place in my life where I'm not afraid to say I love you anymore. And I have this deep, unconditional love for humanity. I'll say this really quick. It was always so hard for me to say I love you in romantic relationships, even in friendships. It took a really long time for my husband and I to say I love you. And we both felt it, and it was obviously there, but just saying it was hard and scary, right? That vulnerability is terrifying, and it easily could have ripped us apart. And now I look back and I'm like, what the heck was I so scared of? Because now I look at beautiful human beings out in the world, and I have so much deep love for you. And even though I always have, sometimes we need to hear it and remember, or sometimes it's the first time, like there's no remembrance because it's something we don't know. But just know that there are people out there who love you, who pray for you, who have your best interest at heart, and they don't even know you, but they love humanity, and they have that deep, unconditional love for you. So anyways, I'll try not to get too weird right here on this first Wanderful Mom Revival video, but there's definitely more weird to come. So hopefully you're up for it. All right. I'm going to continue to feed this wild, hungry child. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye. Okay. See you later.